If you're trying to make lasting changes in your life, it doesn't matter what you do once in a while, but what really matters and what makes the real difference is what you do every day. Sometimes the most superficial and minor changes that you could make in your life end up leading to visible progress. In this video, I want to share with you 6 small changes you can make in your life that could lead to a major improvement in your mental health, physical health, work, also relationships. These changes are truly small. Some of them may take you even just a few seconds to implement. But if you stick to them and do these things daily, you will see compounding results in the end. Now, there is a bonus tip towards the end of the video. Make sure you watch the video to the end. Here's the first change. Wake up early. Waking up early gives you a few more hours than people who wake up later than you. Otsohe or tadisa obeit. This is what our elders used to say to us growing up, although we didn't quite understand why we have to wake up early. To execute this effectively, keep your alarm far from you while you sleep. This will curb your snoozing habits. You snooze your alarm 10 times every morning, don't you? Once you step out of bed, you will figure that it's pointless for you to go back into bed because here you are, you're already out of bed and you said you wanted to wake up early, right? And so you just figure, you know what? I'm here, let me carry on with my day. And this, as I said before, it will give you a bit more time to work with than other people, because realize that you will have about an hour or two, depending on how early you wake up, to do some things like waking out or catching up on whatever that it is that you want to catch up on, and while others are still sleeping. This surely should help you. The second change you can make is to write a to-do list. When you're still new to this to-do list thing, do not bombard yourself with 1,000 things to do. Just make sure that you don't give yourself more than 5 tasks while you're starting out, so that you keep the motivation and realize that this is doable. Just give yourself 5 most important things to deal with on that day and work on that. Make sure you write down your to-do list every night just before you go to bed, so that when you wake up, your to-do list is ready for you to simply implement. Now, the benefits of a to-do list is that it helps you organize your day, organize your thoughts. It also helps you remember things throughout the day. Your execution will also increase massively because now you have something that you're following. And also, you are going to be able to measure your execution in that you can check how many tasks you were able to complete out of your total number of tasks, and you can calculate it as a percentage or as a fraction. This will tell you how well you did what you said you wanted to do. Now you can measure your execution. This is a concept I talked about in one of my videos. I'll link it in the description below, and I'll also put it up towards the end of this video. Now the third change you can make. Add one personal item to your to-do list. That to-do list we just talked about, take that to-do list, make sure there's one personal item in it, at least one item. This is assuming that you're starting out. Now, by personal items, I mean personal care items like, working out, stretching, flossing, whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. This is personal care. And the aim of this whole thing is for you to balance your life and your work, because it's quite easy for us to fill our to-do lists with tasks from our jobs or our work or our businesses, forgetting that in our personal capacity, there are things that we still need to do for ourselves, even for our loved ones as well. So it is easy for us to simply have our to-do lists only take care of our work. And there's a saying that I like so much by Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn says, you have to work harder at yourself than at your job. You see, if you work harder at yourself, it means you will develop yourself better and you'll become a better person, you'll become better skilled. And therefore, your job or your work will simply benefit from the better person that you are or the skillful person that you've become, because you've worked on yourself, you've built yourself, you've developed yourself. Now, when it comes to these personal items in your to-do list, you would keep adding onto the items you already have that deal with your personal life, so that in the end, you sort of reach a work-life balance when it comes to the tasks you assign yourself daily, because you don't want to simply work hard at your job and not work on yourself, because things can get out of control. And if things are not going good in your personal life, your professional life is also going to suffer. It is just a domino effect. Let's go to the fourth change you can make in your life. Carry around a water bottle wherever you go. This will help you quite a lot because it will improve your health. Remember, our bodies work best when they are hydrated. And therefore, if you carry a water bottle everywhere, then you will stay hydrated. And a lot of things are just going to change in your life. And I have my own water bottle right here, which is about 2.3 liters. It's a bit on the larger side because I realized that smaller water bottles, they encourage me to drink water when I fill them in the morning. But halfway through the day, when I've gone through my whole bottle of water, I don't keep up with my water intake. So a bigger one works better for me. It may work well for you as well, or you may prefer a smaller one that you refill a number of times throughout the day. But systems in our bodies work better when we are hydrated. So it is something that you should consider and take quite seriously. Another very important point is that water suppresses hunger. And when you are trying to lose weight like I am, water will help you not eat a lot throughout the day. You can't just keep snacking because your stomach is full. Well, of course, unless you are really hooked on food to a point that you can even eat when you are feeling full. So water helps you feel full and reduces the amount of food you will be taking in. And the fifth point is to never go to bed angry at your partner, your better half. This is quite huge and it is easy to do because it's only a matter of the two of you agreeing to never go to bed when there is an issue looming or an issue that you guys are in disagreement about. Of course, it doesn't mean that you have to agree on everything. There will be a point where you don't agree at all, but you have to be mature enough to sit and thresh out these issues that you guys are having at the moment. Now, what are the dangers of going to bed angry at your partner? It feels very harmless when you are not happy with your partner and then you go to bed. It feels like something that's not too much, but in the long run, this could even end up taking away the love you have for them because you will not even understand why you even love this person because they're always making you angry and you're holding on to grudges. You're never discussing issues to actually solve them. And in the end, I can promise you that the love will fade away. I truly don't know how to wake up next to someone I'm mad at because mornings are for those cute forehead kisses. I don't know how to do that when I'm angry. So I have to deal with my anger the night before so that in the morning I'm guilt-free because I'm very afraid of rejection. Imagine trying to kiss my better half on the forehead in the morning and they reject me. That would be a catastrophe for me. So it's something that I recommend you also change and deal with the night before. Deal with it the following morning. You're free to do whatever you want to do with your partner without any grudges held. The sixth change you can make in your life that will lead to much better relationships is to leave your phone on silent. Do not allow anybody to intrude. When you're with your loved ones, family, friends, make sure that no one can access you. And this will show your friends, your loved ones and family that you value them and the relationships will strengthen. So it's very important for us to do this because nowadays our attention is consumed by social media to a point where we even drive texting. It's so bad to a point where we don't value human interaction anymore. We feel like we should be interacting with other people who are thousands of kilometers away from us through their videos, and most of the things we see online are not even authentic. So it's quite dangerous. So if you show your family, your friends, your loved ones that you value them and their time, they will start to value and your time, and you will get more value from the relationships, friendships, your love life, and all other relationships that you may be having with these people. All right, now we have come to the end of the video, but there is a bonus that I promised you guys earlier on in the video, and here comes the bonus. Make sure that you build systems to run your life. It becomes easy and not challenging at all for you to run your life when you know exactly what is going to happen and when, because a system is a set of rules where you will know what to do and when and how. And I know where you are sitting, you can hear the word routine coming through what I just explained. And of course, I want you to create a life of routine because basically systems help you establish routines in your life. And I know that some of you where you are right now are thinking, but routines can be boring, right? But I want to promise you right now that if you do not set up routines in your life, you're going against the fabric of life itself, and you will not get far going against the grain of nature and life itself. I'll make you an example. The sun rises and sets in the same direction each and every day. Seasons follow one another in the same order each year, and you are breathing in and out routinely every day. Now, if you want to go against all these things, how will you even live life itself? Because life itself is all about routine. So it is about time that you just master the art of a routined life and do things consistently and do the same things over and over and over to get to where you want to be. And also, when I say do certain things, you have to choose very carefully what you are going to work on day after day after day, because you can't just sit in front of the TV day after day after day and think you will become a millionaire if that's what you are hoping to achieve one day. So it's something that we really need to take very seriously and establish routines in our lives. Okay, so those were the 6 changes that I recommend you make in your life to enhance or to improve your life drastically, so that you can have better mental health, so that you can also improve the relationships you have with people around you. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, there are many other videos like this one that I make. You can also watch this one over here, or you can simply go onto my channel, subscribe, like and comment on any video that you feel speaks to you directly.